Call to order this regular meeting of the Lincoln-Lancaster County Planning Commission of January 3rd, 2018. A printed agenda is available outside the hearing room, and a copy of the full agenda, including the staff reports, is available at the front of the chambers with a clerk. The Open Meetings Act is posted just inside the doors at the back of the room. If you are parked in the parking garage across the street to the north, the gate is open and no parking coupons are necessary. Out of courtesy for those attending this meeting, the commissioners and the staff, cellular phone usage is not permitted in these chambers during any portion of this meeting. We will appreciate your cooperation. The Planning Commission action is final on all of today's agenda items, including item 1.1, Comprehensive Plan Conformance number 17018, item 1.2, County Special Permit number 17044, and item 1.3, Special Permit number 17045. Any aggrieved person may appeal final action of the Planning Commission to the City Council or the County Board by filing a notice of appeal with the clerk within 14 days following the action of the Planning Commission. The first item of business today is the approval of the minutes of the regular meeting held December 20th, 2017. Is there a motion?
Move approval.
Second. Joy.
Please call the roll.
Okay. Edgerton?
Yes.
Hove?
Yes.
Joy?
Yes.
Washington?
Yes.
Core?
Yes.
Shear?
Yes.
Motion carried 6-0.
The next item of business is the consent agenda. Items on the consent agenda will be called at the same time and will not be scheduled for a separate public hearing unless there is a request from someone wishing to speak or at the request of a commission member. I will ask Jerry to read all of the consent agenda items into the record. Once those items are read, she will ask if there is anyone wishing to speak. If you wish to speak on an item on the consent agenda, we would ask that you stand and state that item. That item will then be removed from the consent agenda and scheduled as a separate public hearing under Section 3 of today's agenda. All items remaining on the consent agenda will be voted upon in total with a motion for approval. Jerry, will you please call the items on the consent agenda?
Yes. Item 1.1 is Comprehensive Plan Conformance number 17018 to review as to conformance with the 2040 Lincoln-Lancaster County Comprehensive Plan, a conservation easement to the City of Lincoln and the Natural Resources District of approximately 18.27 acres more or less for over 4 outlots generally located southwest of South 70th Street and Pine Lake Road. The action by the Planning Commission is as to conformity with the comprehensive plan. And I would note again that this is final action on this item unless appealed to the City Council within 14 days. The proposed conservation easement agreement will be accepted and adopted by the Lincoln City Council. Item 1.2 is County Special Permit number 17044 to allow a change in the rear yard setback distance from 100 feet to 30 feet on property generally located at 4101 Northwest 126th Street. And item 1.3 is Special Permit number 17045 to rebuild a garage on property generally located at 2635 South 20th Street. Final action on both those special permits as well, unless appealed to the city or City Council or County Board. And are there any ex parte communications to be disclosed on these agenda items?
I see none.
Is there anyone here wishing to speak on any of these consent agenda items? If so, please stand and state that item.
Okay, I think we're ready to entertain a motion.
Move approval. Core.
Second. Washington?
Okay, ready for the vote?
Yep.
Edgerton?
Yes.
Hove?
Yes.
Joy?
Yes.
Washington?
Yes.
Core?
Yes.
Shear?
Yes.
Motion carried 6-0.
There are no requests for deferral and no agenda items scheduled for public hearing on today's agenda. At this time, anyone wishing to speak on an item not on the agenda may do so. We are adjourned.